Hello students. So today we'll discuss some questions in IIT from the chapter trigonometry. Okay. So let us have a look at this question. So in this trigonometric ratios, trigonometric transformations and inverse trigonometric functions also will come. Okay. So 2 tan inverse of 1 by 5 plus secant inverse of 5 root 2 by 7 plus 2 tan inverse of 1 by 8. Okay. So to solve this problem, we have to remember two formulas in this. Okay. So what is first one? As we know, tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y. So what is the formula for this? Tan inverse of x plus y by 1 minus xy. Okay, so this is the formula we have to remember. Of course, we have learned this formula in first year, correct? So now let us go for discussing another formula which we use in most of the cases, that is 2 tan inverse x. What is the formula for 2 tan inverse x? In tan, because everything we are going to convert into tan only. Here first term, last term was given it in terms of tan inverse. So middle term also will be going to convert in terms of tan inverse. Okay. So now, so what is the formula for this? Tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. So how can you remember this formula? Just we should recall tan 2 theta formula. Okay, so tan 2 theta equals to 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. So from that formula only, so this formula has derived. Clear? So now let us go for solving this problem. Okay, see what was given, 2 tan inverse of 1 by 5. Now let me combine first term, last term. Okay, so now what was given there? So 2 into tan inverse of 1 by 5 plus tan inverse of 1 by 8. Okay, so plus secant inverse of 5 root 2 by 7. Clear? So now 2 into, so both in the form of tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y formula. Okay, so after finding this, outside 2 was there, so that will be 2 tan inverse x second formula. Okay, we are going to use these two formulas only in this. Okay, so we are going to use these two formulas to solve this problem. Okay, so let us go for simplifying that given expression. See here, 2 into tan inverse of x plus y, 1 by 5 plus 1 by 8 by 1 minus 1 by 5 into 1 by 8. Okay, 1 by 5 into 1 by 8. Correct? So now secant inverse we can write into tan. How? By making triangle. It's very easy. See, secant means, first of all, cos means adjacent by hypotenuse. That is for cos. Secant means reciprocal of that. So hypotenuse by adjacent. What is hypotenuse? 5 root 2 given. Okay, and here 7 given. Simple, whatever this one. 5 root 2 whole square. 5 square 25. 25 2s are 50. 50 minus 7 square 49. 50 minus 49 1. Okay, now tell me how can I write this in the form of tan inverse? Tan inverse of 1 by 7, opposite by adjacent. Clear? Now here also 2 tan inverse of 1 by 5 plus 1 by 8. 5 8. Okay, odd number, even number. The product is LCM. 5 8s are 40 there. Okay. Now, so here 8 plus 5, cross multiplication, 13 by 40, and here also 40 minus 1, 39. Clear? By 40. So 40 can be cancelled there. Correct? So plus tan inverse of 1 by 7. Clear? So now here 2 tan inverse 13 ones are 13 threes are. 2 tan inverse of 1 by 3 will be left here. 1 by 3. 13 ones are 13 threes are 1 by 3. Clear? Hope you can understand. So tan inverse of 1 by 7. Now again, this is in the form of 2 tan inverse x. Okay? So tan inverse of 2x by 1 minus x square. 2 into x. So 2 by 3 by 1 minus 1 by 3 whole square means 1 by 9 plus tan inverse of 1 by 7. Clear? Now, here 2 by 3, so 8 by 9 here. So what will you get? If you simplify that, tan inverse of, so from there what will you get? So tan inverse of 3 3 is a 3 9 there. 2 by 3, 9, 8. Okay. So 2 4 here. 3 by 4. Okay. So 3 by 4 plus tan inverse of 1 by 7. Now finally tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y formula. So we should make this transformation fastly. Okay. So 3 by 4 plus 1 by 7 minus 1 minus 3 by 28. Okay. See here. Cross multiplication 7 3 is 21. 21 plus 4 25. Here also 28 minus 3 25. By 28 by 28. So both results same here. If you can understand. Okay. So tan inverse of 1 by 1. So which gives you 45. Okay. So which of the following options is correct here? So option B. Clear? Hope you can understand. Just have a look at that. Now let us go for next question in this. If the general solution of sin x plus 3 sin 3x plus sin 5x equal to 0. Okay. So it's very easy to solve. Just we are going to find the solution for that. But try to understand the question before. If the general solution of sin x plus 3 sin x sin 3x plus sin 5x equal to 0 is x equal to y. Anyway, from this equation we'll get the value of x. Okay. From this equation we'll get the value of x. That is the solution. And whatever solution we get for x, that can be assigned to y. Okay. So finally we are going to find set of all possible values of cos y. Okay. So now let us take that equation. It's very easy to simplify. See, sin x. See, I'm going to combine first and last term. Okay. See, let me write first 3 sin 3x plus sin 5x equal to 0. Simple. See, can I combine these two? Because 5x plus x, 6x, 6x by 2, 3x. Correct? So sin c plus sin d generally we can apply for single term, first term, last term. See, by taking this as c, this as d. Okay. Now, so 2 sin c plus d by 2, 5x plus x, 6x by 2 means 3x. Hope I understand. And what is sin c plus sin d formula? 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. So cos 5x minus x, 4x by 2, 2x. Okay. So 3 sin 3x equal to 0. Okay. So now from these two what can take out common? Sin 3x common, correct? So if I take sin 3x common, sin 3x, so what will be left inside? 2 cos 2x plus 3 equal to 0. Correct? After taking sin 3x common, the inside expression will be like that. Okay. Now this one equals 0 or this one equals 0. Okay. So sin 3x equal to 0. Okay. So sin 3x equal to, how can I tell me general solution? Where sin is 0? Sin of any multiple of pi, n pi, correct or not? Where sin is 0? Any multiple of 180 is 0. Sin pi, sin 2 pi, sin 3 pi, sin 4 pi, sin 5 pi, like that. Sin of any multiple of pi is 0. So sin n pi I can write. So this we have learnt in trigonometric equations, okay, in the first year, right? Now, so 3x equals to n pi, correct? That means x equals to n pi by 3 I can write. Okay, this is one of the solution, correct? Now from this what can I get? So 2 cos 2x equals to minus 3 and cos 2x equals to minus 3 by 2. So can this be possible? Cos 2x equal to minus 3 by 2? No. Okay. Correct or not? So cos 2x equal to minus 3 by 2 is not possible there. Right. Now, so what do you get? So from this we'll take x equal to n pi by 3. So this is what equals to y. X equal to y given. Okay. N pi by 3 means what are the possible values of cos y? Means cos n pi by 3. Correct. So we are going to find the possible values of cos n pi by 3. Okay, if we substitute negative value, positive value, what happens we'll see. Any multiple of pi by 3, any multiple of 60, correct? If I substitute minus 1 there, what will you get? Minus pi by 3. Cos of minus pi by 3, cos of minus 60. Okay, anyway 1 by 2 will get, correct? See, cos pi by 3 we can write. So that means we'll get minus cos 0. So minus cos pi by 3, correct? So cos 0, cos pi by 3, of course cos 2 pi by 3 also we can take. Okay, can I take 3 there? 3 pi by 3. Okay, yes, cos 3 pi by 3 means cos pi. Okay, so cos 3 pi by 3. Okay, like that we can take. So can I take 4 pi by 3? No. What is the range of cos? 0 to pi. That we have to keep in our mind. 0 to pi. Okay. Right. So everywhere we should take angles within pi. 0 to pi is the domain of cos. So those all I took. Now tell me, what are the possible values we get for this? Cos 0. What will we get? 1. Minus 1 here. Minus is there. So what will we get? For this, minus 1. For this, cos 60 value, minus 1 by 2. Cos 60, 1 by 2. Minus here, minus 1 by 2. Cos 0, 1 again. Cos 60, 1 by 2. Cos 2 pi by 3. Cos 2 pi by 3 also. Cos pi minus pi by 3. Cos 180 minus pi by 3. That is minus cos 60. There also minus 1 by 2. Already I wrote. Correct. Now cos 3 pi by 3. Mean 3 get cancelled there. Cos pi. What is cos pi? Cos 180 minus 1. I wrote there already. Okay. So are these possible values or not for cos y? Yes. So what is the option correct there? Option D is correct. Right? So hope you understood. Right? So just by using sin C plus sin D formula we are going to make it done. Okay. But here we have to substitute possible values in place of n, so that cos domain, okay, cos domain should be taken from 0 to pi only. Okay, clear? Just have a look at that. Now just look at that question number 4. If cos inverse of 2x plus cos inverse of 3x equals to pi by 3, then x equals to, okay. So now cos inverse of 2x plus cos inverse of 3x, just it's very easy to solve by using formula. What is the formula for cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y? So what is the formula for that? Cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y. Let us recall that formula from 11th. Okay. So now cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y formula, cos inverse of xy, here plus, so here minus. Root 1 minus x square into root 1 minus y square. Okay, clear? So now this thing we can write. So this is the formula we have to remember to solve this question. Okay, now so let us apply that formula. So cos inverse of, directly applying formula there. This is x, this is y. What is x? 2x. Then what is y? 3x. 2x into 3x, x into y. 2x into 3x, 6x square. 6 into x square minus root 1 minus first number square, 2x whole square, 4x square into root 1 minus y square, 3x whole square, 9x square equals to pi by 3. Okay, observe, this cos inverse comes here, it will become cos. This cos inverse comes here, it will become cos pi by 3. So cos 60, in the next step we can write 1 by 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Here 6x square minus root 1 minus 4x square. Okay, so here we can multiply also inside. Root a into root b, root ab. Okay, 1 into 1, 1. Okay, now minus, now 4x square, 9x square, 13x square. Now here minus 4 into minus 9 plus 36 x power 4. Hope you understand. X square into x square, x power 4. Minus 4x square, minus 9x square, minus 13x square. I wrote directly. So now, what is cos pi by 3 there? Cos 60, 1 by 2. Okay. Here, 6x square. Okay. So root of 1 minus 13x square plus 36x power 4. Now, let us take squaring on both sides. But before taking squaring on both sides, let us write root term separately. Okay. So now 6x square minus 1 by 2 equals to root of 1 plus 36x power 4 minus 13x square. Correct? Now squaring on both sides here. If you take squaring on both sides, here a minus b whole square. Right? So here a minus b whole square means a square plus b square minus 2ab. A square 36 x power 4 a square plus b square 1 by 2 square 1 by 4 minus 2ab, 2 into this 2 to cancel, so minus 6x square. Hope you can understand. Just I am writing a minus b whole square after taking squaring on both sides. This is a minus b whole square. This one a square plus b square minus 2ab I wrote, just you can understand. Okay, so 1 plus 36 x power 4 minus 13 x square. So both sides what can cancel, 36 x power 4 there. Okay, so now this minus 13 x square comes here plus 13. So 7x square we can get. Correct? Now 1 minus 1 by 4, 3 by 4. Okay, so that means x square equals to 3 by 28. Okay, otherwise 4 into 7, 2 root 7 we can write. Okay, anyway same. Okay, 4 into 7. If you take root there, root of 4, 2. So what is the answer? 3 by root 3 by 2 root 7. Correct? So option B is correct. So root 3 by, what is root of 4? 2. 2 root 7. Okay? So like that we can solve this problem. It's very easy. So which of the options is correct here? Option B. Clear? Hope you have understood. Okay? Just have a look at that. Now, let us look at this question. Question number 5. Let capital M and small m respectively denote the maximum and minimum values of f of theta whole square. What is f of theta? So that is the expression given in cos theta and sin theta terms. Okay. So now, what was the capital M and small m? Capital M is the maximum value, small m is the minimum value of this expression whole square. This expression whole square, f of theta square. Okay. Now where f of theta is given. So first of all, let us take this. Let us take squaring on both sides, because we need f of theta whole square. In squaring on both sides, so we'll come to identify minimum and maximum value for that. Okay. But remember one thing, whenever expression is given in sin cos, what is the maximum value of that expression? That happens where sin theta cos theta equals to 1 by root 2, because sin theta cos theta both will intersect at 45, correct or not? Okay, correct or not? Right? So both sin x curve, cos x curve both will intersect at 45, correct or not? So sin x, cos x both will intersect at 1 by root 2, sin 45 1 by root 2, cos 45 1 by root 2. But sin square theta 1 by 2 whole square 1 by 2. Okay, so always remember, always every expression which contains sin square term, cos square term, it has maximum value at sin square theta equals to 1 by 2, cos square theta equals to 1 by 2, because sin theta equals 1 by root 2. There only expression gives maximum value. And when you go to minimum value, either of them is 0. Whether sin or cos are 0, then that gives minimum value. So these two things we have to remember. This is the knowledge to solve this problem. Okay, what is that? That always every expression gives maximum value at sin square theta cos square theta equals to 1 by 2. Minimum value sin square theta equals to cos square theta equals to 0. Right? And either of them is 0. Right? Now let us see. Here, first of all, let me take squaring on both sides. So what will you get? Here a square, this one plus this one whole square, a plus b whole square. So this one square, root will be cancelled. This one square, root will be cancelled. Plus 2ab. Okay. Now hope you understand. I am taking squaring on both sides. This one square. So a square cos square theta, root will be cancelled. B square sin square theta plus b square. So there also root will be cancelled. A square sin square theta plus b square cos square theta. Correct or not? So now plus 2ab. So root of same thing I can write. A square cos square theta plus b square sin square theta into root of a square sin square theta plus b square cos square theta. So like that. Okay. Now if you observe, a square cos square theta, a square sin square theta. Anyway here cos square theta if you take out common, a square plus b square. Okay. So here from these two, if I take a square common, sin square theta plus cos square theta 1. So a square. Hope you can understand. From a square term, a square common, cos square theta plus sin square theta will become 1. Similarly, b square term common, then also cos square theta plus sin square theta will be 1 inside. So plus b square. A square into 1 plus b square into 1. Here 2 root, same thing. A square cos square theta plus b square sin square theta into root of a square sin square theta plus b square cos square theta. Okay. So now tell me, so from this we cannot go forward to simplify. So now as I told you, when this expression gives maximum value, so f of theta whole square is maximum at sin square theta equal to cos square theta equals to 1 by 2. Okay, now substitute 1 by 2 there. What will you get? So maximum value capital M equals to a square plus b square plus 2 root, here a square into 1 by 2 plus b square into 1 by 2. So a square by 2 plus b square by 2. Okay, a square by 2 plus b square by 2. Similarly, here also a square by 2 plus b square by 2. Clear? So this will be a square plus b square plus same term, so root will be cancelled there. A square plus b square by 2. Okay, 2 to get cancelled there. So 2 times of a square, 2 times of b square I can get. So 2a square plus 2b square. So what is this maximum value? Now let us find minimum value. When will you get minimum? When either of them is 0. Minimum at sin square theta is 0 or cos square theta equal to 0. That we know, that is general meaning. Okay, so when I put 0, when I put sin square as 0, okay, we are left a square here, here b square. Okay, now what will you get? Minimum value means small m equals to a square plus b square plus 2 into, I am making sin square is 0 suppose. So this will become 0, this will become 0. Here a square, okay, so a square into, here cos square theta 0, sin square theta 0. So by that what will you get? So from this a square to a square plus b square. Now here, so 2 root a square root b square. Correct or not? Okay, so here if this is cancelled, we'll get a square. If that is cancelled, that will be b square here. Okay, so by that what can you write? Cos square is 0, a cos theta. Now from this what will you get? A square plus b square plus 2ab. Correct? So now if I subtract these, 2a square plus 2b square minus a square plus b square plus 2ab. If you subtract these, what will you get? 2a square plus a minus a square plus b square minus 2ab. What is the result now? A minus b whole square. That is the result for m minus m. Actually here question was m minus m. We are going to find the value of m minus m. So difference of maximum and minimum we are going to find out here. Okay. So hope you have understood, right? So which option is correct there? Option C is correct. So just have a look at that. See here this problem, it was given JEE Mains 2019. Okay, so it was given JEE Mains 2019 in April attempt. Okay, April 2019 JEE Mains it was given. Clear? Now, so it's very easy to solve just if you know the properties or formulas of inverse trigonometry function. Okay, as we discussed just before. Okay, now, so generally we are comfortable in finding tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y form or tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y form. Correct? So now tell me, so from this what can I write alpha as? Alpha equals to cos inverse of 3 by 5 So beta equals to tan inverse of 1 by 3. Clear? So now this also can I convert in terms of tan inverse? It's very easy. So tan inverse of 4 by 3, because 3, 4, 5 measurements of right angle triangle. See here. Okay. So 3, 5 cos adjacent by hypotenuse. Okay. This will be 4. So 4 by 3. Easy. Okay. So now we are going to find alpha minus beta here. Alpha minus beta means tan inverse of 4 by 3 minus tan inverse of 1 by 3. Okay. So tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y. But before that we have to check xy values. So what is this? X. This is y. If you multiply these two, what will you get? 4 by 9. So 4 by 9 is greater than minus 1 or not? So whenever xy greater than minus 1, okay, so we can apply general formula, correct? What is that? So tan inverse of x minus y by 1 plus xy. This is the formula which we learnt. Okay, substitute there. So tan inverse of here 4 by 3, okay, minus 1 by 3. So what will you get there? X minus y. Okay, so 4 by 3 minus 1 by 3 here. 1 plus 4 by 9. Correct? 4 by 3 into 1 by 3. So what will you get here? Tan inverse of, so 4 by 3 minus 1 by 3, what will you get? 3 by 3, 1. Okay. So here 9 plus 4, 13 by 9. Okay. 13 by 9. So 9 by 13. So tan inverse of 9 by 13 we can get. Okay. So do we have any option like that? No. Okay. So we can convert sine inverse or cos inverse. Yes, it's very easy. Okay. So now 9, 13, 169. 9 square plus 13 square. 169 plus 81. Okay. So 169 plus 81. What will you get? 240. Correct? So 250, sorry. Okay, root 250. So root 250 means 5 root 10. Correct? 25. Here 25, 25 to 250 there. So 25 to 10. Okay. So that will be 5 root 10 we can write. So that will be sine inverse of 9 by 5 into root 10. Correct? 25 10 the 250 there. Clear? So which option is correct there? Option D. Clear? Hope you can understand that. Have a look at that. Now see here, this question number 7. Let S equals to theta belongs to minus 2 pi to plus 2 pi. Okay, so minus 2 pi to plus 2 pi given. Okay, so we can take negative angles also there for theta, such that 2 cos square theta plus 3 sin theta equal to 0. Okay, so 2 cos square theta plus 3 sin theta equal to 0. Right? So here one equation was given. Though this is the question from trigonometric equations. Correct? So there we have learnt finding trigonometric equation there. Correct? So then what you are going to find out? Then the sum of the elements of S is. Then sum of the elements of S is. See, what was the S given? One set. In that set, one expression, one equation is given. Okay, we can go for solving this equation. By solving that, like how can you solve that equation? Like how we did in trigonometric equation, we can solve this equation. For that, we can get some angles for theta, and we are going to add all those possible values which are we get for theta. Clear? We are going to sum up all those possible values which are we get for theta from this set. but the theta values we should take from minus 2 pi to 2 pi. That is important here. Okay, so let us go forward to solve this. So 2 cos square theta plus 3 sin theta equal to 0. Okay, so cos square theta, how can I write? 1 minus sin square theta. So that, because here what is single term? Sin theta. So this also we can convert into sine. So that we'll get a quadratic equation in sine. That is the benefit. Okay, so 1 minus sin square theta plus 3 sin theta equal to 0. Okay, so now here if you simplify, 2 minus 2 sin square theta plus 3 sin theta equal to 0. Clear? So from this what can I get? 2 sin square theta minus 3 sin theta. I am taking minus common there. Minus 2 equals 0. So what are the roots here? Minus 4 plus 1. Okay, so 2 sin square theta minus 4 sin theta plus sin theta minus 2 equal to 0. Okay, so from these two what can I take out common? 2 sin theta common there. So 2 sin theta if I take out common, sin theta minus 2 plus 1 into sin theta minus 2. Okay, so what are the possible values we can get here? Sin theta minus 2 I can take out common. So 2 sin theta plus 1 equal to 0. So from this sin theta equal to 2. So can it be possible? No, because sin theta range is minus 1 to plus 1. So we cannot get any value more than 1 or less than minus 1 for sine, even for cos also. Correct? Now for tan any value can be obtained, not a problem. From this we can take. So from this, here sin theta equals to minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 means what is the possible angle there? So minus 1 by 2 means what can I take here? Minus 1 by 2 means, so 2 pi minus, okay, so here sine, where sine is negative? Third quadrant. So pi plus pi by 6. Generally for 1 by 2, 1 by 2 what is the angle? 30. 30 means pi by 6. But here minus 1 by 2. Okay, how can take? Where sine is negative? Third quadrant, first preference. Third means pi plus 180 plus pi plus the 30, that so called 30, right? Pi plus pi by 6. Okay, so that means we can take pi plus pi by 6, okay, sine of pi plus pi by 6. Okay, now you tell me, we should take all possible angles from this. Okay, and also where sine is negative? Third quadrant, fourth quadrant, okay, and negative fourth quadrant. See here, let me try to explain this. In one rotation, 0 to pi, in one rotation where sine is negative, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. Similarly, minus 2 pi also there. So minus 2 pi means, so here minus theta we can take, right? In this way also, in negative direction also we can take. So what are the possible values I can take here? Theta equals to 2 pi minus pi by 6, comma, minus pi plus pi by 6. See, minus pi plus, minus pi plus, okay. Now, so here what can I write? Minus pi by 6 also we can take, because minus pi by 6 means negative angle. So minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is pi by 3. Minus 1 by 2 minus pi by 3. Sorry, plus 1 by 2 means plus 30 plus pi by 6. Minus 1 by 2 minus pi by 6 minus 30. Okay, right? So now what are the possible values you can take? Pi plus pi by 6. Okay, in one rotation 2 pi, two quadrants we can take, this one, this one. Okay, so what are these will be? Pi plus third quadrant, 2 pi minus fourth quadrant. Okay, similarly I can take negative side also, because minus 2 pi to pi. So minus pi, okay, so and minus 2 pi, see minus pi means this side, correct? So minus pi plus pi by 6, okay. So now minus pi by 6, fourth quadrant, this is negative side, third quadrant, this is negative side, fourth quadrant, clear? So what are the possible values? If you sum up, see sum of all elements of S. So these are the possible elements of S. Let us add all these. Sum of. Okay. Now add these. What do we get? 2 pi minus pi by 6. Okay. So minus pi plus pi by 6 minus pi by 6 plus pi by 6. If you observe, all the terms will be cancelled there. Correct? What will be left? 2 pi. So 2 pi is the result. Okay? 2 pi is the result. 2 pi is the sum of all possible angles here. So this is the area where you have to concentrate properly. Okay? Generally till 2 pi means, so this is not 0 to 2 pi, 0 to, so minus 2 pi to 2 pi, okay, right? So minus 2 pi to minus 0 2 times, 0 to 2 pi also 2 times, correct? So here these are the possible angles, sum up. So what is the answer here? 2 pi. Clear? Hope you have understood. Have a look at that. Now see this question. Let S be the set of all alpha belongs to R such that the equation cos 2x plus alpha into sin x equals to 2 alpha minus 7 has a solution. Okay. So then S equals to, means we are going to find out S. S means set of all possible values of alpha. From where do you get alpha? From this equation. How? By solving this. Simple. And here we have what is single term here? Sin x. This also can I write in terms of sin x? So what is the cos 2x formula? What is the formula for cos 2x in sin? 1 minus 2 sin square x. 1 minus 2 sin square x. This is also sin term. So we can get a quadratic equation, will be able to find the value of alpha there. Let us have a look at that. Okay. So now cos 2x, what can I write? See, 1 minus 2 sin square x. I am writing directly here, plus alpha sin x minus 2 alpha plus 7 equal to 0. I am writing all terms together, minus 12 plus 7 equals 0. Now here, what can I write? So 2 sin square x, I am taking minus common there, 2 sin square x minus alpha sin x. So from this what can I get? Plus 2 alpha, because I am taking minus common, 7 plus 1, 8, but if I take minus common, minus 8. Okay. Now observe, so these two are alpha terms. I can take alpha common, and from first to last I can take 2 common. From these two I can take 2 common. Okay. So what do we get? Sin square x minus 8 minus here alpha if I take common, so sin x minus 2 equal to 0. Clear? Now here sin square x minus 8, so from this 2 common, here it will be 4, correct? Here a square minus b square. Now sin x minus 2 into sin x plus 2 I can write, correct? Sin x minus 2 into sin x plus 2 minus alpha into sin x minus 2 I can write here. So finally what can I take out common from these two terms? Sin x minus 2 common. Okay, if I take sin x minus 2 common, so what do we get? here inside 2 sin x plus 2 2s are 4, here minus alpha equal to 0. Correct? Sin x minus 2 I took out common there. 2 take inside 2 sin x plus 4, here minus alpha. Okay? So sin x equal 2. Can sin x equal 2? No. So from this it is not possible. Sin x not equals to 2. That we know. From this what will we get? So 2 sin x equals to alpha minus 4. Okay, sin x equals to alpha minus 4 by 2. Now what you are going to find out? Set of all alpha belongs to R. What is the possible values we get for alpha? Means that is yes we are finding. Okay, where sin x lies in between? As you know, minus 1 to plus 1. So let us write this quantity also between minus 1 to plus 1. Okay, so now minus 1 to plus 1 we can write. So this lies in between. Clear? Now multiply with 2 there, all the sides. Okay, so what can write? Minus 2 less than or equals to alpha minus 4 less than or equal to. After that add 4 to eliminate 4 for the middle term. So if I add 4, this will be 2 less than or equals to alpha less than or equals to 6. That means where alpha lies in between 2 to 6. So which option is correct there? Option D. Clear? Hope you have understood. Just try to understand there. Have a look at that. Now see this question. Question number 9. If cos inverse of 2 by 3x plus cos inverse of 3 by 4x equal to pi by 2, there x greater than 3 by 4. This is important. So in the end we are going to get two values for x. In that whichever more than 3 by 4, that only will take. Okay. So now we'll see. So cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y formula, which we have learnt in inverse trigonometric function chapter. Okay. So what is the formula for cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y? Cos inverse of xy minus, here plus no, in the formula will have minus. Okay. So I'm writing formula there. Cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y. Formula cos inverse of xy minus root 1 minus x square into root 1 minus y square. Clear? So now let us substitute there. Now LHS. Anyway, let us take that. Okay, part complete. What was given? So cos inverse of, let me multiply directly. Applying formula there, x into y. See here, if I multiply 2 by 3x into 3 by 4x minus root 1 minus x square, this one square. So 4 by 9x square. 4 by this one square, 4 by 9x square into root of this one square, 9 by 16x square. Okay, that too 1 minus, correct? So 1 minus 9 by 16x square. Clear? Equals to pi by 2. Okay. See, cos inverse comes here. Cos pi by 2. Cos inverse comes here. It will be cos 90. Cos 90 is 0. So right side I can write 0. Cos inverse comes there. Cos pi by 2. Cos 90 is 0. Now here. So 3 get cancelled. 2 2s are. So what can I write? 1 by 2 x square. 2 x into x square. So minus root of 9x square minus 4 by 9x square. Clear? Root of 16x square minus 9 by 16x square. Okay? So equal to 0. Correct? So now here 3x. So 1 by 2x square root 9x square minus 4 root 16x square minus 9. Here what is this term? If you write outside of root, 3x, here 4x, 3x into 4x, 12x square. Clear? Equal to 0. So 12x square, 2x square. So what is the LCM here? 12x square. So 12x square goes there. Okay, it will be 0. Correct? So here 6 will be multiplied. This will be as it is, 9x square minus 4 root of 16x square minus 9 equal to 0. This will goes there 0. Okay, so now 6 this one goes there. So what will you get here? Root of 9x square minus 4 into root of 16x square minus 9 equal to 6. Squaring on both sides here. So what will you get? 69 there, 144 x power 4 minus 81x square. Okay, so now minus 64x square plus 36 equals 36. 36 get cancelled there. So what can I get here? So here I am writing 144 x power 4 minus 145 x square equal to 0. Correct? What can I take out common from this? X square common. Okay, if I take x square common from this, what will I get? 144 x square minus 145 equal to 0. Okay, so from this what can I get? X equal to 0, x square equal to 0, or this one equal to 0. Whenever x square equal to 0, x also will be 0, but x must be more than 3 by 4. So I can take value from this. Okay, so what will I get? X square value here 145 by 144. So finally what is the value of x? Root 145 by root of 144, 12. So which of the following options correct here? Option C. Correct? So just go to that option C there. Clear? Hope you have understood. Just have a look at that. Now see here, in this the sum of all possible values of theta belongs to 0 to pi by 2. Theta lies in between first quadrant 0 to pi by 2. Now we are going to find the value of this one. Okay, let us take this one. Okay, so this one 1 minus cos square 2 theta sin square equals to 1 minus cos square. This also let me convert into cos. So this one cos power 4 2 theta, correct, equal 3 by 4. So finally cos power 4 2 theta minus cos square 2 theta. Okay, so now here 1 minus 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 equal to 0. This will be minus 1 by 4. Okay, so 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4 comes here. That means 4 cos power 4 2 theta minus 4 cos square 2 theta minus 1 equal to 0. So by this what can I understand here? So this will be here plus 1 3 by 4 minus 1 1 by 4. Okay, it's plus 1 by 4 here. Now so this will be 2 cos square 2 theta minus 1 whole square. Correct or not? A minus b whole square. A square plus b square minus 2ab form. Okay, so from this what can I get? 2 cos square 2 theta equals to 1. So cos square 2 theta equals to 1 by 2. That means cos 2 theta equals to 1 by root 2. Correct? So by this what plus or minus we can write here. Plus or minus means in that 0 to pi by 2 also we have to check. So theta belongs to 0 to pi by 2 actually. Okay. Now what about 2 theta there? 2 theta belongs to multiply 2 there. 2 into 0 0, 2 into pi by 2, 2 to cancel pi. Means 2 theta value should be in 0 to pi only. Correct? So what are the possible values we can get? 2 theta equals to, so pi by 4 we can write, 3 pi by 4 also we can write. Correct? So 45 135 I can write, which are lies in 0 to pi. 45 135. From this what are possible values of theta? Theta equals to 2 comes here. So pi by 8. So 3 pi by 8. So what you are going to write? Sum of all possible values. Let us add these possible values which are obtained for theta. If I add, so what will you get? Sum here, pi by 8 plus 3 pi by 8. So what will you get? 4 pi by 8. That means, what will you get? So pi by 2 is the answer. So option C is correct. Clear? So after finding angle, these are the possible values of 2 theta. But we need possible values for theta. After writing possible values of theta, we need to add all those values for getting the option there. Clear? So hope I can understand. Look at that.